This is my underground zombie shelter that I built 2 months ago, and this is it now. To be honest, it's the worst zombie shelter ever because it's like full of water and I just left it in a terrible state. So I'm gonna upgrade it like a town hall in Clash of Clans, going from 1 to 2. First thing I need to do is dig a trench going all the way over to this ditch so I can run this pipe underground and we can have some sort of irrigation where it drains the zombie shelter. But in order to dig this massive trench, I gotta take the roof off. However, I discovered there was something living inside my zombie shelter. Guys, there's so many mosquitoes in there. Look at this. I'm definitely gonna have to drain this thing because they're probably laying eggs or something. All right, guys, we're gonna try to fume them out of there. Oh my gosh, they're coming out. Guys, that's crazy, the paint is working. All right, I gotta get back to digging this trench so I can drain this thing. All right, so we got the roof off. I think we need to make in here a little bit bigger. Also, we're about to start digging this trench going all the way to the ditch so we can drain all this water out through a pipe. All right, so as you can see where this pipe is, this is exactly how we're gonna drain out this water. We're gonna have the pipe going underground all the way to that ditch. So let's start digging a trench. After I've been working on the trench for a while, I took off the silly jacket that I was wearing. After that, something horrible happened. Yeah, the shovel broke. So without the shovel, I just started fishing for things that's been in the water for a while. Anyway, I got a new shovel and I tried to clean some of the paint out of the water, and then I got back to digging the trench. And after I started using this shovel, I noticed something fishy. Guys, I can already tell this shovel feels flimsy. Don't get a Home Plus shovel. All right, guys, so I got a new shovel. This was the most expensive one at Home Depot, so I hope it doesn't break. All right, we gotta take care of this root. Bro. Look how big this root is. It's because we're right next to this tree. Our first bit of water that's draining. All right, boys, let's get this water flowing. All right, guys, so we got some flowing water, which is pretty good. I heard somewhere that if it's flowing, it's safe to drink. I slipped into the mud. Back at it again here at the zombie shelter, and I came back here early. I came back here earlier and there was too many mosquitoes. So I went and got bug spray. Anyway, the thing we need to get done today is this trench and this pipe. We need this thing flowing water out so there's no water in the bottom, because we got something very exciting coming up to put inside the bottom of the zombie shelter. So I started pressing down the ground in there because my plan is to put concrete as the floor. So after that, I went and got some concrete. All right, guys, so as you can see, I got concrete to put into the bottom of the zombie shelter. We're gonna try an unconventional method, which is dry pouring concrete. This thing is flexing this board. All right, guys, it's time to pour the first bag in. All right, there's the concrete. All right, guys, here goes this dry pour. Never done this method, so it should be pretty interesting. Guys, this board is really flexing. So if it broke, I'd just be inside of concrete and mud. But it's time to, whoa! Here goes nothing. Guys, so we have 2 other bags of concrete to put into here. Stop. All right, guys, it's time to put them in. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm about to die. All right, next one. Yo, whoa. All right, guys, I'm gonna try leveling it out a little before we put in some water. So we're gonna put water inside of here and then dump it in. I don't know if it's the best method, but it's the method we're gonna use. Whoa. Guys, this water we're using is all natural. I don't know how to do this. I'm just gonna pour it in. And then we can maybe spread it better. Guys, I believe the concrete is already starting to set, so I'm gonna try and see if I can flatten it out a little better. That's hard. It's already starting to set. We're gonna let it set and see how hard it gets. All right, guys, so it's the next day. So this is what it looks like right now. I don't know what's gonna happen when I step in it, but right now it feels hard. I guess I'll just go ahead and jump in and see what happens. So, ow, that was hard. It doesn't look perfect. I know we did a terrible job yesterday, but for my zombie shelter, it's all right. All right, guys, so we can finally start covering this whole area, that's this whole trench, and then we can maybe put the roof back on. All right, guys, as you can see, we're starting to fill in the trench. All right, guys, we got the pipe in. I'm narrating through the other end, so we're seeing if if anywhere it broke because of dirt. Probably not, or don't know, actually. How does it sound?
Yeah, it sounds all right.
All right, guys, so we covered this trench pretty good. Whoa! All right, guys, back at it again here at the zombie shelter. I pulled up on my zombie bike. Today we need to get to work on the roof. We need to put the roof back on and start working on the structure, because at first the structure was just like those bricks, and it definitely needs an upgrade. All right, guys, we had a little bit of rain last night, not very much, and there's no water in here whatsoever. So that's very good. We need to put this roof back on. Yeah, why is this thing so heavy? Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go see how it feels on the inside, because whenever we poured the concrete in, we lost a couple inches of depth. Alright, guys, so it is pretty tight in here. I guess it's because we put a little bit too much concrete in. I mean, it's not bad. It's not ideal, though. I mean, it's obviously a lot better than having it full of water. Yeah. How do I get out of here? Guys. Ouch. The concrete is so hard, it hurts to crawl across. Pressing your knees and like crawling on the concrete, it hurts. We need to get to work on the above ground structure, as it were. All right, I need to stop taking in the nature from this angle. Kind of look what I was going for. I just found this bug. It looks very dead. Can it still sting me if it's dead? It's a good question. Oh. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw his remains into this river out of respect. All right, I guess this is where we say goodbye. I'm sorry I tried to make you sting me. I don't know what this look I'm going for is. It's not that much bigger than the last one. What if we just expanded it by a brick? All right, guys, if we want to go 2 blocks higher than this, we would need about 18 center blocks. If we want to go 3 blocks higher, we need 27. All right, guys, I think 27 might do the trick, so let's go get some center blocks. Alrighty, guys, so we've acquired some more cinder blocks with some US currency. I got some zombie weapons in the catalog because someone was throwing these away. Anyway, let's get to work. There we are, 27 full blocks. Now, it's time to stack them, going straight up. Guys, putting you inside the center box. Alrighty guys, so it doesn't sit perfectly because it's not really sitting on level ground, but it's a lot bigger compared to the last structure we had. It just looks like a cube. It looks like you hopped on Minecraft and built a house out of cobblestone and then called it a day. So I think we need to make it look a little more intimidating for being a zombie shelter, because that does not look good. So I have a couple ideas, so I guess let's test them out to see if it looks any better. Alright guys, so for my first idea, I need to go find a pretty decent sized tree. And that probably shouldn't be hard. I found you. I'm sorry this has to happen, but there's no other way. Man, you sure are a strong tree. What are you doing? Oh, shoot. Guys, if this doesn't look sick, I'm not gonna be happy. Whoa, it's a little too tall. Guys, I severely overestimated the length that we were gonna need. It was gonna be like a spike sticking out of like the top, like right here, but that goes way up. We got it to a new, more ideal length. So let's see how it looks. It helps with the look. We're definitely gonna need a lot more than one though. We're gonna need like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh. All right guys, secondary spike is going in. That's actually not bad. All right guys, so it doesn't look wonderful. All right guys, we got 4 spikes in total. All right guys, I don't know if we're gonna pursue getting more of these chunkier spikes. They do help with strength. Anyway, we'll figure out what we need to do to it to make it look better. I'm gonna put the spikes back up tomorrow, but I'm also gonna think on it because I don't think it looks very sick right now, the structure at least. All right guys, so I've decided I no longer like the big spikes that were sticking out of the zombie shelter because they just look stupid. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with these big ones. I'm gonna put up all the spikes because it's kind of necessary for the zombie shelter and because they're not for just lying in this pile. So I'm gonna speed run putting these spikes back in the ground. All right guys, so we got a new layout for all the spikes. It hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Did I take a Cotton Eye Joe? I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Alright guys, so we got most of the spikes into the ground. We got a few over here that we need to put in, but we got a lot more space within the spikes. So guys, we've done a bunch of really good upgrades within this video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and post the video though because I've been working on it for a while. But this isn't all you've seen of the zombie shelter because I want to continue making it better and upgrading it. I would consider this update the necessary update because like the water and some quality of life upgrades that we needed to take care of. The next update could be the luscious update, the aircraft update, the caves and cliffs update, So leave me a comment and suggestion as of how I can make it a better zombie shelter. I love reading y'all's comments. Also consider subscribing if you want to see the updates on it. But I think that's all. So this is Infernox, over and out.